I also wanted to put this information out there. There's a lot of warnings for everybody to move out of the Gulf, and basically, all of the toxins and all of that poisons there, all of the reasons you want to get everybody to move out of the Gulf. Well, it's actually all over the eastern coast of the United States. I mean, they're starting to see tar balls off of New Jersey, and all of the wind is blowing all of that dispersant all through the wind that's going through all of the western states or eastern states. So, if we really want to warn people to do the right thing and evacuate and all move, where are they going to move to? I mean, obviously nobody's moving because there's no place to go, and all of these people that are putting all of this negative energy out there, you're gonna die, you're gonna die. It's like everybody's sitting there going, okay, I'm gonna die, and they're gonna start believing all of that bullshit. While that shit will kill you, you have to look at the logic that's going on. There's no place on this planet that the air is going to be able to be, healthy to breathe. And there's no place for a majority of those people to even go. So it's only reasonable that a lot of people are going to die. Now, look in history and see if this is true for yourself. I have personally seen toxic areas where clusters of people develop cancer. And that cluster reason of why people are getting cancer is because there's definitely toxins out there that the court systems will never allow you to prove, because the corporate system is always right, and there's no way a corporate system is ever going to allow a court system to prove that what they're doing is actually legal or bad for anybody. But in the meantime, everybody's still dying. Now, it's not everybody that gets cancer, and there's a reason for that. A lot is in your frame of mind. If you get in your mind that there is no hope and you're just going to die anyways, then subconsciously your system will start to believe that. You got to look at what a cancer cell is. And a cancer cell is a cell that just chooses to die. So if your subconscious mind is saying, well, you're going to die anyways, then you are teaching all of the cells in your body to just form the belief in each cell of your body that you're just going to die. So I've tried to put out a little helpful information and got told I was crazy, a psycho, and really lost my mind. But it's like we have to put a little bit of positive energy out there to give some people some hope. Yeah, I would move out of that area if you can. But if you absolutely can't, then I'd like to provide a little bit of information that just might save your life. And the first thing is believe without a doubt this shit's going to kill you. Believe without a doubt you're going to overcome this. You have to sort of stop perpetuating the causes of it, because you can't say, I'm going to die or I'm going to survive this, as you keep eating from that poison apple. Like, you got to stop buying the stuff that's creating this stuff. You got to cure the problem at the root problem to be able to be in alignment for what's causing this end result. Otherwise, you're going to create your own death without you even knowing it, but it'll be happening on your subconscious level and you won't know it. So you got to kind of wake up to, what is it I'm buying? How am I earning my living that could possibly be encouraging this oil industry that happens to be killing our friggin' planet? What job are you doing that's causing any harm to anybody else on the planet? Sort of stop doing that. Plant your own friggin' seeds. Start putting positive energy that your plants are going to be healthy. There is a little bit of science that says if you talk to your plants, it has an effect. So start talking to your plants and have them to have the will to be healthy. And it is wild. It is wild, I know. But if you have absolutely no choice whatsoever, is worth trying. It's worth sort of jumping into that belief, you know, because what if it's true? And then I would start looking at what causes cancer in the first place. And this dispersant is to disperse oil. And your body needs oil. You know, like fish oils are good for your body. Why? Because your body kind of needs it. You know, it kind of helps you be healthy. It actually can help you think better. So the oils in your body are there. And if you're inhaling this toxin that's designed to disperse the oils within your own body, then you can start bleeding internally, you know, because it's going to destroy you from the inside. But if you look at the other healthcare system, not the one that says, here, take a pill and keep doing the bad behaviors, just take a pill so you can block and ignore all of your behaviors that are causing it in the first place. There are more natural ways of healing. And vitamin C, for instance, gives strength to your blood. I would personally do some research on what strengthens oil, what strengthens blood, what types of food. Kale was one of them that showed up. There's a lot of things, and this is what I used to help heal my body, is started looking at, okay, what would improve and strengthen? What would I eat? What can I do that actually will improve my health? And it worked. Some things, I mean, my joints were all deteriorating. Like, once your bones are kind of gone, there's no way of rebuilding a joint once it's gone. So why is my joint rebuilding itself? You know, and there's no medication involved. There's zero pain, which is supposed to be extremely painful. But by just taking the right types of vitamins and eating the right types of food, along with the right type of attitude and frame of mind, and knowing what path I'm supposed to be on, like, don't eat that friggin' apple, you know, like, God put that apple tree out there and said, don't eat it, you know, and that temptation is to, well, eat it. That tree of knowledge, don't buy into it. Don't buy into the web bots. Don't buy into the predictions that everything's going to end. Recognize you're going to have this big wake-up call. See that it works for you. And again, I'm only suggesting that is that, you know, at the end of the day, where is it going to be safe on the planet? This stuff is affecting all of the air that we breathe everywhere on the whole friggin' planet. So there's really no place to run to. And we already know the predictions are millions are going to die. So it's going to be the few that end up surviving it, and it's going to be the few that decide not to sin. You know, like the Bible says, you'll be saved if you don't sin. So you have to decide in your life what's a sin to you. And typically, a sin is going to be something that does harm to you and does harm to God's friggin' planet, his children. So if you jump into the solutions, you have the potential to change how you experience it. Again, do a little bit of research. There are clusters where people get cancer, and in those clusters, a lot of people aren't getting cancer. It's not affecting them. Kind of look at what it is they're thinking about. What is it they're doing? How are they living their lives? That creates them not to develop the cancers. We have spontaneous cures of cancer. You know, like I've heard kids' stories that they had brain cancer, and they just visualized this cancer going away, and they pictured it like a game that was just kept shooting this cancer cell, and the cancer just disappeared because they didn't want it there. It was going to be gone, and, you know, they totally destroyed it with their own power of their mind. So this stuff does work. It is really wild. It is really different. If we all knew this, then, you know, we'd all be kind of cured of a lot of problems and a lot of things we're doing wrong. So this is a lot of shit that we don't know, and something we don't know is going to sound a little different, a little wild, but if you absolutely have no choice, this is something worth trying. Can't hurt you. Peace out. Love to you.